Hello, everyone. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone is having a great week and a great day. Today it's gorgeous outside after raining and cloudy for 3 days. Today is a gorgeous day, so I hope to get out and create a little trouble. Not, but I hope to get out. And right now it's great, but the forecast is to be cloudy and rainy 4 days in a row. Remember, we're in June and we just want a little sun and we just want to enjoy the time out. Why does it have to rain? The other day I was going out and I had my dress on, ready to go, and then I look at the forecast and it was going to rain in 20 minutes. So I have my sandals on, I have my long dress on, and I'm just like, I don't think I could sludge through the rain in sandals and a long dress. So I had to change my outfit. And it was cool enough for me to wear a little jacket that day. And I was comfortable with a little scarf. And it's June. Please, we want good weather. Good weather. We want sun. You know, we could only really count on June and July for the sun and the good weather. And I'm really disappointed in June. So hopefully July will be better, less rain, more sun for us to get our vitamin D, because I haven't gotten any vitamin D all year. And I know my vitamin D is a little low and I'm worried about that. It's not low, but it's normal, but it's low. And I would like to get it in the high range. So I want the sun to come out and I want it to stay out and I want to be able to go out and enjoy the sun at least for 2 months. Give us 2 months at the very least, 2 months. So in other news also, I want to update you guys on my MRI and the specialist. Last video, I spoke to you guys and I let you guys know that I had an MRI and the results, something showed up on the MRI, but they weren't sure exactly what the problem was. So the doctor from the hospital sent me to a specialist. So I've been waiting for a specialist for about 3 weeks. I've been waiting for a call and I got scared because, I'm in pain. And I thought to myself, oh no, I've been waiting 3 weeks. And in my mind, I keep thinking, oh no, what if they forgot me? Like if they forgot me, I'm in a lot of trouble and I don't want to be forgotten. So let's just call and double check that everything is in order and everything is being processed, because I don't want to be forgotten with this pain. This would be a bad thing. So I called to let them know that the doctor did call me and he told me that he was sending me off to a specialist. And they basically told me that there's no referral for me for a specialist. So I've been sitting here for 3 weeks thinking that I'm going to get referred and they're going to call me. It's going to take time. And they haven't even sent off the referral. So I was like freaking out. I'm like, I've been in pain and there's nothing being done. And if I had not called, nobody would have called me and let me know anything. I would have sat here thinking the referral is being processed and it just takes time and I need to be patient and wait. So after half a day calling different departments within the hospital to figure out what's happening, they finally let me know, yeah, there's no referrals. They look like they weren't going to do it. I don't know what happened. They couldn't tell me what happened. All they know that there was no note saying that I was being referred to anyone. So I had to figure that out myself and get a referral to a specialist through another doctor to help me out so I could go see a specialist for this pain. So that was very stressful. Like, I think it's just a big issue when somebody's in pain and they go to the hospital and they're supposed to do their job only to find out that they're not doing their job and you're in pain and thinking that the job is getting done and you just need to be patient, when in reality, no, the job is not getting done. You're going to be here by yourself in pain, waiting patiently when there's nothing happening. So basically, what I learned is do not wait patiently. When you're in pain, check, double check, triple check, make sure everyone is doing their job, make sure things are going along, make sure that you're going to get the help that you need. Don't sit by and wait patiently and assume that they're doing their job, because they might not be doing their job and you're gonna be in trouble because you're the one in pain, you're the one suffering, and they have their own life. They're not thinking about you and your pain. So you have to make things known and you have to make sure that you advocate for yourself, and you have to make sure that you will get the help that you need when you need it. So it's been a couple of months this has been happening. Like, people have just been dropping the ball on my back, and it's just one disaster after another disaster after another disaster. And I should have learned by now that, like, keep an eye on things, because you can't really depend on anybody and you can't really trust that everyone is doing what they need to do to help you figure everything out and help you get past this stage of the back issues and get past this stage of pain. So lesson learned, basically, keep on top of things, on top. Even if they're saying they're going to do it, call and double check to make sure that they are actually doing what they say that they're doing, because you don't know and you don't want to be in this space of pain and everyone forgot you. There's no help coming that you assume is coming. There's no help. So you have to be on top of things and take care of yourself and advocate for yourself, just in case these things happen, because apparently it does happen in the system, in the healthcare system. Like, you have to be on top of things to make sure you get the care that you need. So the other day I was outside. I love nature and I love to go outside when it's this nice and warm, and it was a good day that day. So I decided to go outside and just sit in the front of my home and just relax. Like, I was just relaxing, listening to the wind and seeing the grass and just smelling the fresh air and just enjoying the weather and just looking around. And I was just like relaxing, just enjoying myself. And I was like at peace. I love my peace. I love to go out and just take everything in peace. So I just went out just to get some peace, my alone time, my me time, and enjoy the fresh air and the weather. So I'm sitting there, and then I look to my left, and there was a rabbit hopping along on the left side. And it came and it basically sat to my left in front of me. And it's sitting to the side. And I'm just like, oh no. Like, should I be scared? Like, what's going on? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, it just came and decided to sit in front of me on the left, looking at me outside of its right eye. And I was really worried, because I'm like, oh no, what's happening? What does it want? What's happening? Does it want food? What's happening? So I'm like, okay, I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, just calm down. Maybe it's just a silly rabbit just like you, and he just wants to enjoy the weather in peace and quiet, and maybe he just needs a little company. I don't mind sharing the space. It's okay. He could share my space. So anyways, I calmed down and I went back to looking and enjoying the weather, just thinking, I guess he doesn't want anything. He just wants to relax, and so do I. So I'm gonna relax. So I'm sitting there, enjoying the weather, looking around. Every now and then, I look at him from my left eye, like give him a left eye, and he's looking at me from his right eye every now and then. And every now and then, I don't know, he makes like little movements. Little movements that looks like glitches in the matrix. They're so fast, it's like glitches in the matrix. And I'm like, okay, what's happening? I sat there for like an hour, just relaxing. And he was there for the full hour, just sitting sideways, looking at me out of his right eye every now and then. And me looking at him out of my left eye every now and then. And he seems to be okay. He just seems to want the company. I don't know why he came so close. And I'm thinking, why have I never seen 2 or more rabbits hopping around? Do they not believe in family or friendship circles? I never see 2 or more rabbits hopping around together, going to get some food. I don't know what they do. Do they not believe in friendships? I don't know. I don't know this bunny's backstory. I don't know if he's taking a gap year and backpacking around Canada. I don't know what he's doing. So we sat there for an hour and I finally got up. And when I got up, he turned around and faced me. And we looked at each other. I looked at him. He looked at me. Then I quietly went into the house. I closed the door gently because I didn't want to startle him, and looked out of the window and I saw him hopping away calmly. And I'm like, wow, that's an interesting experience. That was quite weird. And I was really kind of worried about him too, because when he stood up, he looked kind of skinny. But when he sat down, he looked normal. So I'm like worried about this bunny. I'm like, is he having enough to eat? What's going on with this bunny? Is he hungry? And then in my brain, I always remember the news about raccoons and people feeding the raccoons. And then the raccoons comes around the house expecting food and disrupting things. And they're like, don't feed the raccoons. And I'm like, does these bunnies need feeding? The bunnies seemed to be fine. Their source is abundant. They eat grass and flowers. I mean, they should have no problems finding any food whatsoever. I think the bunny rabbits are good, so I can stop worrying, thank God. So there's a lot of them around this area, I find, and I always see them. But like I said, I've never seen 2 or more hopping along. So I don't know what's with that. I don't know. So that's how it's been going for the week. It's been really great. Like I said, today is a great weather and I'm going to try to get out. I'm going to get out, although I'm not in the greatest of moods with this back pain, but I'm going to try to get out and enjoy the sun because the sun makes me feel better. Like good weather makes me feel better. Just seeing the glow of the light from the sky makes me happy. So I'm gonna get out and maybe, I don't know, I'll go to the grocery store, I think, get some little things, not a lot because I can't bring a lot. So I'll just see what I can get and maybe I will stop at the beauty supply store and see what they have in stock. That always makes me happy. And maybe I will get a Subway sandwich. Like I like their teriyaki subs. So maybe I'll stop and get a Subway sandwich. I don't know. I can eat in. I do have dinner available, but sometimes I like to switch it up and sometimes I like to eat out, but not a lot. Not a lot. I don't like to eat out a lot, but I like to switch it up. I like the variety sometimes, and ordering food gives me that switch up and that variety. And Subway, I find I don't mind their sandwich. It's pretty good. So I think I'm going to do that and see how the rest of the day goes. Guys, I hope you enjoy your week. I hope you enjoy your time. I hope you enjoy life. And don't forget to Advocate for yourself. Take care of yourself. Because if you don't, who will? I don't know. So keep pushing and advocate for yourself. Keep it moving, guys, and enjoy your week. Take care. Bye.